So how to bring your restorative practice to a seat, preferably 2 chairs. I'll put some additional videos in the description. So if you'd like to gain another deeper idea with more details and things of using 2 chairs in your restorative practice, or just for a chair practice. By having 2 chairs, it allows you to elevate the legs, promotes circulation and blood flow, allows the feet a little rest, anti-inflammatory for them. But you want to have 2 chairs, preferably that are the same style, so same height, so that your body feels balanced. And then something that might change is you may have to take your legs down possibly to adjust where the seat is, just because that can also support your lower body differently with this restorative practice, and where you have leg and foot and knee placements and things. So getting started, we're going to just elevate the feet, allow yourself to relax. Your back could be on the back of your first seat, feet could fall to sides, hands may be open, palms facing up, relax the chin, take a few breaths here. Coming into your present moment and space. With every breath and restorative practice, you're really allowing your body to sink further and further into the seat, to sink further and further into the earth. But please be mindful that you are in a chair. You want to make sure that you don't wobble, that you feel stable. So coming out of your first relaxation pose, which really you can do this pose as long as you like. But if we're moving on, we're going to welcome a tree pose, or a right hip opener, which means bending the right knee. So I'm bending my right knee. My right foot is connected to the chair. My left leg will be long. Right hand can go over right thigh. This is where maybe the distance of the second chair can switch, where if I want to bring it in a little bit more, or allow my foot a little bit more support, a little bit more bend in that right knee, I may do that. And then there's the option of, if the chair that is so close that the left leg has to go a little funny or maneuver and is not comfortable, you could bring it down to floor, but check in and see if you can get a good distance where that left leg can still be long, right leg still can have a good knee bend, hands on the legs, and be restful in your place and space. Maybe think about your inhales, filling up the body, making the way down to the lower body, and then exhaling any tightness, tension away. Allowing that body to want to open up further, allowing that right hip to open up, the muscles to relax, and allow gravity to do what gravity does. Just help to open up that body, sink into the floor, into the space around you, and support and assist in your hip opener. And when you're ready, you're gonna be slow and gentle. You're gonna unbend the right knee, let that leg go long, and bend the left knee, and bring that foot in a little bit. Now, if you're still looking for a deeper hip opener and stretch, you could bring that leg over to the first chair, still being stable and sturdy like mine. And then you have that option to place that hand over the thigh again, let the other leg just be long, and breathe here. And then once again, when you decide to start moving out of your pose into the next place, for instance, taking Baddha Konasana, or bound angle to the chairs, same concept as this. You want to be gentle. Usually you have a little bit more diamond space between the legs in Baddha Konasana, but if you feel like your legs are reaching out a little bit more, then then that's going to allow you to like kind of not focus or really relax in on the pose and opening up the hips. Bring that chair in a little bit closer. And then just be restful, hands on thighs, or maybe you have some blocks there on the thighs with a little weight. And just be. Feel any tension, any tightness, any kind of like little spasms in the legs. Just breathe into it, let it go. All right, once again, you're ready to release out of the pose. Use the hands to assist the legs maybe this time. We're going to take the left leg out to the left, right leg out to the right. Nice opener through the groin, through the thighs, down the lower body, and just be restful here. You might want to adjust your tail in your seat. And with this one, if you have your back kind of leaning back, you have the option to bring it up. This is like a supported seated goddess pose. Instead of working so much on that balance and standing, we're allowing the feet to open, the heels to come in, the knees to open up. We can use the hands to put a little pressure on the thighs, rest the elbows, or they can still be a little bit more inward, but you're still getting that gentle opening here with the wideness, legs on opposite side of seat, hands resting on thighs, soft chin, just breathing, feet connected to the floor. If you want to take it deeper, you have the option, adjust the second seat, and then you can forward fold. So you have the option to take the hands to the second seat this time, incline. Allow those elbows to be soft still. And if you're really feeling open, you could bring it down further to forearms, or you can bring it, your forehead down to the forearms. If you take it one forearm on top, then maybe you switch halfway through. Be slow and steady to rise. Use the arms to press up. Walk the hands in close to body to come back to that first seat. And then option to end as we began. Bring both legs up. You could go back into just this nice long seated supported Shavasana. If you're looking to take your stretch a little bit further, you can add on. You can add on spinal twists. You can add on figure fours. Figure fours, I believe, are one of my favorite poses to do in this. The thing with it though, since you're taking one leg and crossing it over the other to literally make like a figure four, be mindful of your knee in this one. And you know, if your knee starts to feel like it's hyperextending or kind of sinking in, you just want to be mindful of that. So you maybe want to have the chair in a little bit closer for that one, so that you have more support, and make sure that that leg is crossing over the thigh. So we'll do a little more with spinal twists and figure fours in another video. Until then, take care.